Does anyone remember flying when they were 1, 2, 3 years old? Probably not, but we're all pretty young, so that was only about 18 years ago. And 18 years ago, I could get my flight without having to go through any metal detector, show any proof of ID, keep my shoes nice and perfectly tied, and have my best friend walk me straight to my flight. Now that's nothing like it is today, and that's all because of 9/11. For those of you who don't know, 9/11 is when 4 commercial airlines were hijacked and 2 crashed in the Twin Towers, 1 into the Pentagon, and 1 crashed in a field. Now this greatly changed America's security for us and for generations to come. Prior to 9/11, I could pack with me all of these things, including a lighter, a baseball bat, and a blade up to 4 inches long. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I was on a flight with someone with a 4-inch blade, I would get off right then and there. But only 5% of bags were really checked. So really, people could bring so much more, and now 100% are checked. And this is all because the Aviation and Transportation Security Act, established only a month after 9/11. TSA's historian, Michael Smith, calls it the greatest mobilization of federal government since World War II. And this established the Transportation Security Administration, in which basically government took over security in all airports. Prior to 9/11, airports did their own security, and we know when people do their own things, some people tend to slack off. So, this established federal flight deck officers, in which your pilot can be trained to carry a gun with them in case they need to act against terrorism. And also, we went from 33 federal air marshals to now thousands all across the nation. And our regular security employees went from having 3 months of experience to now majority have 3.5 years of experience. And when it comes to your safety, you want someone who's more experienced. So, is America getting too comfortable, or are we getting even safer? This is raised with concern with the PSA pre-check, in which you can apply and they'll do a background check, and basically you get to skip the line of security. But what many people don't know is they're still getting checked, they're just doing it ahead of time and at a faster pace. So, I assure you we are getting even more safer with the new CT-like scanners, in which they can virtually unpack your bag, spin objects in 3D, and pack your bag all in color. And many countries in Europe have already had this, and now they're finally bringing it to America. And we went from having 200 kinds of threats to now over 2,500 different kinds of threats. And this all took a tragedy like 9/11 for America to get security.